Hey everyone, this is Family Man Gamer and welcome back to my channel. We are on episode 3 of the Let's Build series. We are back in the city of Genapina 2013. If you're wondering why that name is, as you may have heard in the previous episodes, my daughter, who's also a YouTuber, wanted me to name the city after her channel, so I got named Genapina. Right, so let's have a look where we are already. So we've got some demand we need to fill in, a little bit of residential, mainly commercial, and some industrial. So we got the train line in the last episode, and fed that into the city. As you can see, plenty of people using the station. We've got some stops in to bring people in over here. So today I want to make sure we concentrate on meeting the demand, get the city growing again, as we have stalled a little because of the amount of effort we had to put in to get that train line through the city. So we will start by filling in this little half circle area. We can obviously continue with the residential. I'm going to put the commercial on the outside, so we'll have commercial either side of this main road. We'll try to put some greenery and some parks as well into the centre. Right, so if we start laying the roads, we are using the 4-lane road with the trees in the middle. So let's have a look, how far can we go up? Say if we... let's see how far we can go up. There we go, that actually looks alright. I think if we take it as far as we can go and step it in. Now we've got the train line this side, so we won't be able to make it symmetrical on the other side. Yeah, we'll just leave that. We'll just fill in some junctions here. How close can we get to the cemetery? There we go. I think what we'll do, we'll just bring that out to there, and then just to utilize that space. Okay, so thinking, like I said, I want to get some parks in here. So if we make this area in the center park, and then we'll have the residential area around. So if we go into our parks, so what we got? Park with trees, how big is that? Too big. What's this one? Large playground, small park. So if we, what was that one again? Large playground. If we put that there, how does it fit that way? Well, let's put it there. And if we put some paths in, let's go with gravel. There we go. We'll have one coming down the middle. And what we'll do, we'll fill in with some of the smaller parks. That one was too big. There we go. So we'll put that one there. And then if we find, ooh, it's just not going to fit. Try and find one we can squeeze in this area without getting rid of the path. There we go. What was that? Japanese garden. Anything else apart from Japanese garden? No, I think we'll have to go with a Japanese garden. Where was it? Where was that Japanese garden gone? There it is. Right, so we'll stick that there. There we go. And what we'll do, we'll just make it look pretty with some trees. What trees we got already here? We'll try and match up with what we already got. There we go. And again this side. Ah, we can. And we'll go around the cemetery as well. Right, so that'll break up the high residential. Right, so if we start zoning, so we want the high density, and if I click select, what we can do, okay, select all that, then if we go down to there, and then we can do all this area. We won't go right up against the commercial area and fill all this area in. And again, we'll just go to there. Okay, so let's check. We got water. Water's done. Electricity is done. Right. Okay, so let's just have a check of the zoning. Do we cover everything? And if we just fit in down, so let's go down to there. Let's de-zone those two little blue spots. Any more we can do? Yeah, down here. We won't go right up to the line, so the train track, if we go to there. I think you could, we got the demand, we'll turn all this as well. Right, so that should start filling up our residential demand. We've got some parks in as well, which will help level up the buildings. And then we shall do the commercial. So I'm going to use the large, if we use the medium tool, we'll start from there. We'll go all the way around. To there. And if we just do that section as well. Okay, so we leave that fill in for now. And now we need to look at the industrial demand. Okay, so we are getting rid of the industrial area down by our IT cluster, because I do want to continue this IT cluster across. We got our farming over on this side next to the low density, which I want to continue on this side of the river low, and then start building up on this side. So we have got a problem with the garbage again. If we stick some more recycling centres in, right, so these do cause pollution, so we don't want them next to the residents. We have got some over here. I suppose we should get some over this side. So So I think what we will do, is there any room here? Right, there we go. That shouldn't affect the residents. And then they can service this area and sort their rubbish out. We've got roads going under the track. Okay, so if we extend this IT cluster out, we can move these landfills as soon as they're empty. 45%, 40%, so it won't be long. And we got a recycling centre there. So what I'm going to do, we will skip past these for now and fill them in once they're empty. So if we continue up here, how far up to, if we go to there and go back in, if we got one more, should line up with that road. There we go. And we just square it off then. Now if we just continue gridding this out, we can then set it to IT cluster and then we can zone it. I think this power line is not in use, so we can just demolish this. We'll leave it to there just in case we do want to spread the power. Right, so if we go to our zoning, district painter, which is there, and if we just bring this out around here, fill it in, and there we go, it's automatically extended out that area. So we can just zone this now as commercial. Let's have a look here. Industrial, I mean. No, am I talking about office space? I meant fill. Who use fill? There we go. We leave that until we get rid of the garbage sites, and I don't want to select these up on that side of the road. So if we go to select, we can just pick exactly which ones we want. So we go to there, and then we'll go from there. Right, so if we speed it up, let's have a look. Right, so all our residential demand is gone. We still have some commercial. They haven't quite finished filling in over here, so we will leave that for now. They are filling in slowly, and our industrial demand is going now because of the IT cluster growing. I can't wait to get rid of these landfills to really have this area. I might extend this high down to these tall skyscraper buildings up here, and then see how we go. So what's wrong over here? Water. Okay, we didn't check water, so let's have a look. Yeah, we just need to bring these out a little further, cover off the entire area. Was that everything covered? Just a little bit here. There we go. And how's the electric? We'll just bring that to there. so we know the electric is spread from all sources. Okay, so we need to do some more work on our commercial. We are still in high demand. So this area is filled in. We could keep it going down. What's going on here? Someone was robbing something. The police got them, thankfully. Right, so I think I'm going to continue the commercial down here, and then that will solve that demand. We can always take some out for roads. As you can see, that's filling in straight away. Okay, so how does that look? Right, so now we've filled in that. You can see the garbage situation is improving. We've only got 1 or 2 left. So put in a recycling centre close by has fixed that problem. Obviously having the garbage all over here, the trucks will leave here and they will pick up garbage, and obviously once they're full they'll turn round. So if you've got them at one end of the city, they're never going to get to the far edge because they're going to keep filling up and turning around. So it's a good idea to get some on either side of your cities so they can collect the rubbish quicker. Right, so I think what we need to do, we need to fill in some more commercial. So let's have a look what specializations we have for commercial. We got tourism, leisure, and organic, which is part of the green city, so we won't use that. I do have a little tourist spot here around the stadium, so you can see with a little umbrella. I think what we can do, I think it might be quite nice, especially on the waterfront next to the tourism. We can put in some leisure. So maybe if we, let's have a look. Traffic has grounded to a halt down here. What's causing the hold up? This junction is causing a problem. Everyone trying to get into this built up area, so we do need to look at bringing the traffic in from a different area. So where is our highway? We've got a highway there which we can't get to, and obviously this highway. So we could look at bringing in traffic from this side. Whether it's worth putting in another T-junction. Because what we got? We got 1, 2, 3 main junctions, but this one is, and if we put a leisure area down here, yeah, as you can see, we have way too much traffic coming in. All turning left into the new area. Right, okay, so we need a fix. We got a train track down here. Okay, let's have a think about this. Because we're going to be growing up here, so I think it's going to make sense to put in another junction. Because before long these are going to be backing up quite a distance. So how does a T-junction look up here? Let's have a look. Then we've got a freeway intersection, so if we spin this round, we could fit it in here. Maybe bring it around the other side of this hill and into the city there. Right, so pause the game because we're gonna have to demolish the road. So I'm gonna wait for that train to pass before I demolish that track. Right, so we want to fit it here, so I'm gonna have to demolish this section of track, that one, and then we take out these roads. Right, I'm gonna have to take out another line of track, and that one there. That should line up pretty well. Oops. Yes. Okay, so if we go to highways, that's going that way, and then right, if we freeform this so we get a nice curve, which way we go in? That way, and then that way. And what we'll do, we'll just bridge over the rail. Let's just see if we are too close. We should be alright. Again, I was hoping not to be potching over trains in this episode after the amount of time we took last episode, but this should be pretty straightforward. If we go across, down, there we go. So, I can start the game back up. Yeah, so that's alright. All the cars are finding their way back onto the road. Okay, so what we need to do, I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna level off from that point all the way around, so the highway should run nice and flat, which should then blend in better with the mountain behind it. So if we go to landscaping, and we want to find the level terrain, so the height we want to start is there. Go with that size. Which angle do I want to go? So if we just carry on over here, around, so if we hug into the mountain as well. Right, so if we go back to our highways, and then we can, if we free form for a little bit, just and if I just pause it, what we'll do, we'll just demolish to there, and then if we just freeform this road on the other side, try to keep it nice and even with the other one. which is easier said than done. So we'll put some trees in the middle, but I fill that gap. Right. Okay. So we want to connect it to that road there. So if we bring out the 4-lane road a little, straight. Tell you what, we need to curve it out a little. Right, so if we go to our on-ramps, we should be able to that one like that. There we go, that actually looks alright. We just need to sort out the direction now, so let's have a look. So if we change direction, so obviously this is coming on, this coming off, that's going on, so change that one. No, what have I done? That one, that one. So just, if you hold it down, you can just run up the line. Hold down X. Right, so we press play. That should then ease some of the congestion over this side. We'll keep an eye on that. Right, so what were we doing? We were doing leisure. Okay. So let's have a think. So I think good spot for the leisure will be here, pretty close to the train, pretty close to the highway. We can move these power lines. We can probably just go, so if we shift these power lines, straight across the road. What we can do, we can run them alongside the motorway, out of the way, to there. All this is doing is feeding the power to the train station. We can then get rid of these. And then we have all this space for the leisure. So we got a 2-lane road coming in. Are they still doing that weird turn here? No, they seem to have realized. Oh, is he going to do it? No. Right. One of the earlier episodes, after I first built this junction, for some reason they were turning left. There we go. That blue car's done it there. So I'm going to need to look at that at some point. Right, so we got tourism, and we're going to put some leisure in here. So if we go to our roads, I think we'll just stick with normal 2-lane roads. Oh, we're still on change, so straight. I think if we start here, why is that jumping? Right, space already exists. There we go. Up to here. Okay, so if we zone this off, and we'll keep this diagonal line going for a little bit. So there, 2 there. And we'll leave that there to give plenty of room for the junction, plus I need to fix that one there. Still got lots coming in. Oh, and there we go, we've reached our next milestone, 17,000 big city. So we've unlocked some more areas. We've got the creme, which is good. I've put some of them straight in. Water treatment plant and the floating garbage collector. That is part of green cities. I've never seen that one before, so we'll have a look at that. But we definitely need to get a crematorium in, because we do have dead bodies still an issue. So what we'll have to do, find our graveyards, and we will put some crems in straight away. So where are we? So we'll put one there. Where's our other crematoriums? There. Can we fit one in? No. Tell you what, we'll stick it across the road. We should have some over here. There we go. Next to the train station, lovely. And then can we fit one in over here? There we go. And then we do have, but we don't have room over here, unless we'll put one there for now. That should sort out the body situation. Alright. We can't fit one in next to this one. But we'll get rid of that house. Right. Okay, so let's quickly get back to the leisure so we can get this sorted out. So have we got, I think for roads that'll do, because it's going to be a leisure area. I will put some paths in. If we just get some normal paths, just so people can walk around. We'll try to keep to the angle of the roads. We'll bring this one up like that. And what we'll do as well, so we could at some point try and do a path leading from there over here. So we'll have a look at that another time. So if we go to our district painter, wrong one, and then paint all this, and then go to commercial specializations, leisure, and then what we'll do then, we will go to commercial. We'll put in some high density on this side, and if we just select large, let's just paint all this. I didn't want to go that far down actually. So I am gonna quickly dezone this area because that's too small. Where else? Here as well, I didn't want. I think, is that covered by what we painted? Let's have a look. Yes. Right, so I know we're not going to have water. So where's our pipes? Here. So we can run off some pipes down. And then we can run across. And then just need to cover off this area. Let's speed it up. So we'll see all this fiddling now with leisure. I can see our demand is going down. We got a little bit of residential, a little bit of industrial, which I do want to continue this growing here. I think it looks quite good coming into the city. So what are we looking? So we come in, we got obviously the greenery, we got some low density here. Obviously we've got a high street, we've got a lot of rubbish building up. We'll have a quick look at that. We got this main high street coming down here, and they haven't got electricity. So let's have a look at electricity quickly. What we'll do, we'll just pull this across the road until the power spreads so we can get rid of it. So there we go, that's filling in nicely. The population is growing steadily as well. Obviously the population has shot up recently, so we do need to think about the garbage collection. What we could do, utilize this area between the track and the rail. I don't really want to build houses here. I can't see the traffic noise. So we could put in garbage and then they can feed onto that main road there maybe. So we need to do something, but where's the best place to put it? So we want to watch, we don't want, I think some garbage trucks going down here shouldn't be too much of an issue. But again, we are forcing them then to get down to this busy part of the city. Ideally, we want the garbage coming in this end to service these houses. So, for now, how big is the circle for the recycling centre pollution? Where are we? So, I want one around here. I need, this is where our problem is, because everything's over here. So let's bring this road out quickly. 4 lane. So if we bring it out to here, let's go back to our recycling. Right, yeah, now I'll use this as a little service area to service this part of the city. We'll do some detailing at some point just to make it look a bit nicer, put some trees around there. But those trucks now, let's check our budget. Yeah, we're at 100%. What's our taxes like? Right, what I should have done, high density, we can get away with charging a little bit more tax. So we put them up to 13%. Right, that needs water. So we will just bring this out. There, and obviously electricity. And we'll just run the line straight there. That should take care of that pretty quickly. And we got problems over here as well. I think we were, although all these are emptying, which is the problem. If we put in another recycling center there and there, that should fix the problem. That's where we have a big problem actually. So that should take care of that. How was this filling in? There we go. We've got some paths in as well for everyone to have a walk around. This area is filled in quite nicely, following up the river. Like I say, we'll carry on with the leisure and tourism up here, up to as far as the train station. Then what we can think about doing then, we'll expand the IT cluster down here. We did unlock a new area, so we got one more area available. So we got 9 squares available, total 1. I think if we probably do these, so I think it maybe we could unlock here next, so we continue the farmland. So we'll do that now. Well, there we go. So we've got that area as well. We can continue the farming up a little. Okay, so I think that's a good place to leave it for today. We've reached our next milestone. We've filled in a lot of the high density residential. Put in another junction. I think in the next episode we'll continue on growing the city, work on that leisure and tourism area a bit more. Keep an eye on that traffic, make sure the traffic is flowing down the new junction. Probably try to do some detailing as well, especially around the train track and around the leisure and tourism areas. So I think that'll be a good project for the next episode. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment below any suggestions, any tips. If you anything you think I've missed or you think would look good, let me know. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell so you get notified when the next episode's up. I try to get at least 1 episode up a week, 2 if I have the time. Obviously my name's Family Man Gamer. I obviously have a family as well, so this is all done around there. So click that notification bell so you know when they come up. And then until next time, it's been Family Man Gamer. Goodbye.